Is San Antonio on the verge of being labeled a sanctuary city? That's the charge today by critics of SAPD after officers released a dozen people found inside a trailer.
Officers handled the case internally instead of handing it over to the feds. Today, Chief William McManus says he doesn't regret that decision. Eyewitness News reporter Priya Sridhar joins us now. And Priya, what was behind the chief's decision?
Well, Deborah, Chief McManus says that he has the authority to do that. This incident happened back on December 23rd. A police officer found an 18-wheeler with 12 people inside. Those people said that they were from Guatemala. When police detained the driver of that truck, he admitted that he picked up those people from a warehouse in Laredo.
City leaders gathered Thursday morning to applaud the decrease in violent crimes in San Antonio last year after a spike in violence in 2016. But Chief McManus also had to answer questions about the December trafficking incident that he decided to handle at the state level and not hand over to the feds. While the driver of the truck, Herbert Nichols, was arrested and is being charged with trafficking, McManus says he doesn't know where the 12 people inside that truck are.
Once the folks got here to police headquarters, we have no jurisdiction to hold them, to detain them. So they were released to Catholic Charities, and what Catholic Charities did with them, I don't know.
It was handled much differently than a similar incident back in July. Dozens of people were found inside a truck in a Walmart parking lot. 8 died in the sweltering heat. That incident was handled by Homeland Security and Immigration and Customs Enforcement. McManus says that as of right now, the decision as to who handles these crimes is made on a case-by-case basis. And he doesn't regret handling the December incident differently.
Based on the information that I had on the scene and the situation at the scene, the number of police officers we had standing around, the number of people who were lined up on the curb, that was absolutely, in my mind, the right decision at that time.
Now, fortunately, none of the people who were inside of that truck were hurt or injured in that incident. Chief McManus did tell me that he met with Homeland Security investigators this morning to set up a protocol if anything like this were to happen in the future. I also received a statement from the Texas Attorney General's office who says that they are looking into any citizen complaints about government entities who aren't enforcing SB 4. That's the new state law that requires local law enforcement to enforce federal immigration law. Reporting live from the SAPD headquarters, Priya Sridhar, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Priya, for that live report from Public Safety. Now, Priya tells us that at the same press conference, Chief McManus also released new statistics on homicides here in San Antonio last year, showing a drop in the number of murder cases. Between 2016 and 2017, there was a 16% decrease in homicides and a 6% drop in violent crimes overall. Chief McManus says those lower numbers are due to the success of the Violent Crimes Task Force, which specifically targeted the city's east side.